Hey guys, my name is Abbie and I am your go-to girl for movie reviews. Welcome to Movies Vibes, and this is where you'll be getting your premium gist on any trending movie. And today we'll be discussing Oversabi, Aunty. Clock it!
It is time to greet your village, your fellow women here.
Thank you.
Anyways, I'm just going to dive into it. I was not expecting what Tony Brown cooked for us this last year. Honestly, 2025 December, you choke, but you see what Tony Brown brought to the table, you over choke. Anyways, let me just dive right into it. I mean,
She said, "Child, look at her. The trumpet should sound now. And me and my children and my husband, my family, we go to heaven. If I see you in airfire, if you greet me, you think I'm going to answer?"
So Oversabi Aunty was quite, I was literally expecting the usual comical characters in the movie and all of that. And trust me, she didn't even disappoint though. It was quite funny. I had a good laugh, honestly. Like the combination of the Igbo and Yoruba tribes, when Igbo and Yoruba marry and then the two families, start having all of these cultural differences. She really brought that out in details. And the funny part, she didn't just make it the usual comedy that we, know her for, the niche all of us have placed her in. She actually came bigger this year and she made it really, really good. Like she ate 100. Because I was trying to understand how Tony Brown was able to blend in cultural differences, how she was able to blend in motherhood, how she was able to blend in managing 4 different children, how she was able to blend in children who were brought and raised up in a home where there are lots of cultural differences, and how they were able to manage, they are both parents who have who grew up differently. And God, I'm telling you, I loved it. I enjoyed it. I'm not going to lie. And then the ending, I did not see it coming. Anyways, this is the review I have. If you're asking me to rate Oversabi Aunty over 10, I would give Oversabi Aunty a 7.5. And it's not because I cannot give her a 9 or a 8. I think I have a bit of issues with some of the characterization, but aside that, trust me, the story was dope, the script was 100, and I love to see more of this coming. Actually, I think she has it in her. She can do more and more. So let's dive into the story, so you people will not be, some of you that have not seen it, you now be like, what is this auntie saying? What is this auntie saying this morning?
I've been knocking, calling your name. What are you doing?
I'm praying, mommy.
But next time, as you are praying, that someone is calling you or knocking on your door, you will clap.
Okay. What I'm trying to say is, this is a story that's based on, the marriage between a Igbo and a Yoruba man, a Igbo man and a Yoruba woman. Tony Brown played the role of the mother, the Yoruba woman, and Mike Ezure played the role of the Igbo husband. And trust me, they had a lot going for them. I could tell, they were able to portray the love they had for each other. It was glaring, all right? So I don't know how Tony Brown casted Mike in this movie, but their chemistry was 100. I'm going to give that one a 10 over 10. If you're asking me, the chemistry between, I'm going to give them a 10 over 10. Trust me, I did not see it coming.
That means your mind will not touch ground.
I have never seen both of them in the movie before. So imagine seeing them for the first time and they gave it their all, they ate. Trust me. Now let's go into the children. So we have a number of influencers as the kids, and then there's Eferele, who is the firstborn. Kid Baby was, I think she was last born, and then there's Enioluwa as the only boy. Obviously, every one of them, would definitely have their issues. One other thing I loved about the movie was it was able to focus on each problem each child had. We were able to see their POV, all 4 of them in the movie. It was not jumbled up, it was not scattered all over. We could tell, what this person is going through, what this person is going through, what's this person's weakness and what's this person's flaws. We could try to tell what every one of them were thinking, and I commend Ma'am Tony Abraham for that. All right, let me just go back. All right, so we have we are talking about the cultural differences, but much more than the cultural differences, I think we should also speak or talk about the coming of age theme that was in the movie, because most people would see that movie and be expecting the usual thing. But I feel like if you are going to see the movie, if you've not yet seen it, you should be expecting that aside from the adult niche, the parents and all of that, you should also watch out for the coming of age theme that was in the movie, because I kind of pictured Enyeoluwa, which was the only son, as somebody that was having issues, anger issues. He was somebody that couldn't open up anytime. Like while growing up, when they flashed back part of the movie, we saw him trying to talk to his mom, and because she was portrayed as a very religious woman, a Christian by the way, who keeps her children under her. She keeps telling them they should fast, they should pray, they will turn out to be the best of the Lord. And she's always comparing her children, other people's children with her children. She was not like open-minded. Let me use the word. She was not open-minded, and we all know how African, that's like a typical African mother, especially a religious one. Like they always want their children to be, they always want to pay their children to be like the good kids, because they feel like they have control over the kids. But unfortunately for her, in this particular movie, she has zero control. I'm gonna get into it. So as I was saying, the coming of age theme really, really caught my attention, because we had Enyeoluwa in that role where he was finding it difficult to express himself to his mom. Anytime he wants to talk to her, she's always telling him to keep quiet and all of that. She shut him up to the extent that he had everything boxed in, and every time he tries to communicate, it just explodes. So he was dealing with anger issues. And then there was the last born, who was always pretending to be faithful, to always pray. Not like she was the only one that was always pretending anyways. I feel like the second born too was always pretending. They all kept pretending like they were fasting and praying. But I didn't see the thuggery theme coming, for the last born, which was played by Kid Baby anyways. So I kind of feel like the characterization for us was quite good, because like even if you checked what she does online, that's basically like her niche, and it was really good that she was placed in that role and she ate it up. So she had the thuggery issues. She was, the calm, cool, last born kid at home, and outside she's like, now all those trenches babes, and she was like, all those Agbero. She was giving those Agbero vibes. And then the second kid, the second daughter, I keep forgetting her name. I don't know what's wrong with me. But anyways, it will come to me. I'm just doing this like on the go, because I can't wait to tell you guys what I enjoy from Oversabi, Aunty. Trust me.
I believe you called to report a missing person. We are doing an investigation.
Okay, back to the second kid. Okay, what I feel like was a problem was she was someone that loved clubbing. She loved dancing, and she felt like the only way she could express how well she enjoys it was like by going to the clubs. And this is somebody that her mommy is SU, by the way. That's what we Nigerians call over religious people that like carry their religion on their head, or whatever god you're serving on their head. And she was not given the opportunity to like showcase this, because obviously it's gonna be like a scene in front of her mom, and then she had to like sneak out and go clubbing. She had to do a lot of funny stuff without her mother knowing. Now here's the point I'm driving at for the coming of age thing. These are like 4 different, I won't call them teenagers, but they're like young adults, trying to navigate life. Already it is an issue when you're an adolescent, like, because you have to like deal with puberty, the changes in your body and all of that. And then while all of this is happening, you don't have a mother that is present, like really present. It's not like she was not present, don't get me wrong, but she was just this overbearing mother that was that always scripturalizes everything. Like she's always wanting you to say things. She's not being open-minded. She's not being exposed. She was not training her children according to how the world was evolving. It was like she was still in the oldies, and then she expected that the kids would keep going that way. But these are people that Obviously they don't stay home 24 hours in a day. They go to school, they have like friends, they see things outside. So if they are not taught these things at home, obviously when they get outside, they will teach them. And trust me, when they now teach them outside, they now teach them the one way it was fast. If she know, she for just cuckoo accept it and teach them the right way at home. But I mean, that's one of the things she was trying to explain. I mean, she was trying to call her, most parents' attention to in the movie, which is why most people will say Oversabi Aunty is definitely a family movie. It's a movie where the father will learn from, the mother will learn from, the children will learn from. Like, everybody had, you know, their roles and like parts played out really nice. So everybody understands, okay, what it is you are doing in the family, what it is you are doing right, and what it is you are not doing right. It's not like everybody's wrong 100%, but it's just like, this is something you can do better, you can do this better, you can do this better. Now that's for the coming of age theme. I don't want to give you all the details so it won't look like you're going to the cinema to watch what Abbie has already said everything finished. What's there? So I'll just give you that, and I will expect you to go and watch it. It's really fun, honestly. Like, I didn't expect, and trust me, you won't see the ending coming. That's like my own hint for you. You won't see the ending coming at all. And I didn't see the ending coming, so I'm sure you won't see the ending coming. No matter how, let me use the word, no matter how, you know, catchy, like, you know, there are people who catch on details easily in movies. There are people that will like, Nollywood the movie are like always predictable. I don't know what will happen. Trust me, when you watch Oversabi Aunty, even if you watch it till the second to the last scene, you won't still expect what happened at the ending. That's just what I was going to tell you. Anyways, let's go back to the cultural differences. So what I could see here was that, I don't know if this happens in real life, but I really hope it doesn't, because personally, I don't mind. I mean, I could marry from any tribe as long as me and my husband or whoever I'm ending up with, we love each other. And as much as these guys loved each other, I could tell that there will always be a cultural difference if it is not, both partners are not from the same tribe. And it was like explicit in this particular movie, Oversabi Aunty. You know, especially the part where the first daughter was getting married and then the whole family came and all of that. They wanted something simple. But like, the husband's mom is like, it's not possible for our granddaughter to be doing this kind of thing. And then it's just introduction. It's not even like the wedding, no. It's just introduction, like, we'll not call her. Do you know, the funny thing is, the whole drama was like the husband family, the wife's family. And then even the husband that want to come and carry wife, that want to marry wife, their family is not even like more pronounced at all. The bride's family, and you know, the bride is bringing in family from the Yoruba tribe and the Igbo tribe. You need to see. But I kind of feel like the portrayal of tribes in the movie was quite like, I think I'm stunned at what Tony Abraham did, because like, pulling out all of the, you know, props, the costumes, the characters, the, you know, the music, the instrument, the dancing, the paparazzis that comes with most of these cultures is just something that she really did, and she did quite well in the movie. So if there's a reason why I gave the movie 7.5, I think those parts would be part of it, because some of the scenes were like unnecessarily long and could have been shorter so that it would not like get you, you know, bored at the point. Because like I kind of feel like every scene was jumping to a particular conclusion, and even if it were jumping to a particular conclusion, it didn't have to be like unnecessarily long. Okay, I'm talking too much. I don't want to tell you all the movie. Go and watch Oversabi Aunty. My review is 7.5. It could be 8 for you, it could be 9 for you, it could even be a 10 for you. And trust me, if it is a 10 for you, it is definitely worth it, because I would have given 10, but like I said, I had some reservations about some scenes in the movie, which I'll not be like, you know, mounting off anyways. But most importantly, I said the positive part of the movie actually, because I want you to go to the cinema and see Oversabi Aunty. I want you to watch it and learn from every single lessons that is like brought together to make you, you know, get. I think the movie is not just a movie that is for the family particularly. I feel like even if you are single or you don't have, you know, your family in close distance, it's something you could go to watch personally, and then you could act on, you know, whatever you learned from the movie. But trust me, you'll be learning a lot. And I think in a long time, this is one of the few moments I've actually had a strong story from Toyin Brown, and I hope she keeps this up because I want to see more and more of a movie like Oversabi Aunty. Doesn't have to be the same concept though, could be different concept, but the story for me was 100. Anyways, we've come to the end of the review. I don't know if it makes sense, but I'm just trying to be as free, jovial, and then as natural as possible so that you all will understand where I'm coming from. Some of the part might be a little bit jumbled and you might not really get what I'm trying to say, but all I'm going to say is, if you want a movie that has a cultural reference theme, a coming of age theme, thuggery theme, and then I would give you the last thing, but I don't want you to go to this, like, I don't want you to hear everything finished, because like if I tell you the last, you know, theme, it's like just give you a hint of what happened at the end, but I don't want you to see it coming. I don't want you to see it coming. Anyway, this is Movies Vibes, and I'll see your host Abbie, and I'll be coming back with more movie reviews. Trust me, you'll be seeing a lot of me on social media. Trust me, and you won't get tired because you will always anticipate what I have to say. Anyways, on this episode, I've come to an end. See you next time. Ciao, ciao.